welcome back to this craziness that we call DC10 Present. I'm your Dungeon Master, Ben. You guys ready?
Absolutely.
You guys ready to play some Dungeons and Dragons?
Yeah.
We do stuff like that, I think.
Kinda ready.
The last time we left off, you guys had traveled the King's Highway, passing several refugees and stopping to assist a couple of them before returning to to Ogden, talking with Olsen and finding out that you guys had tickets ready to either take you to Numerez and Grimm's home or to Aponmont, where you guys would stop about halfway through the travels to find Olsen's workshop. You guys had decided that you were going to go for the workshop and the airship. So after a day and night's worth of rest, several of you decided to stay up. Thracken, Zula, and Saint went to the Temple of Kasuth to do a little bit of dueling practice. Nim, Hareson, and Levi all went out to the Mammoth's Paddock in order to do a little bit of stealth training. So I think I told you guys that we would just automatically pass those. So you guys can add those to your notes. And as the sun begins to rise and the town... Wait, what?
I was working on the goggles last night.
Yes, you were.
Did we roll for that? I don't remember.
I believe so. I don't know.
Yeah, I think you succeeded.
Yeah, I told everyone. I told everyone that they auto succeeded in the things that they were doing.
Okay, swag. Cool, thank you.
So, as the morning comes to life and the city begins to wake for the day, Saint, Zannah, and Kraken, you guys make your way out of the plaza at the front of the Temple of Kasuth, headed back toward Kaldor's Magical Emporium, where you meet up with your slightly stealthier friends, and the morning is yours. Just remember, Olsen said he would meet you guys kind of over by the barracks. That's where the train yard is. He just said the morning. I don't know if I gave you guys an exact time. But yeah, that's where we sit for the morning. Breakfast, okay.
Yeah, I'll probably eat first.
Hungry from your martial training. You head into the building. Sylvie's already sitting behind the desk. The shelves have already come alive with magic items and everything like that. You open the door and you hear the phoenix scream. You nod to Sylvie and begin heading up the stairs. Do you remember which step to avoid?
The
Third step this week.
It's the third step this week. There you go.
Oh, I thought it was the second this week.
No, second was last.
Gotcha. Thank
Yep,
you.
there you go.
Good memory, man. I thought I was like actually
I had
ready
to
for
go the
that
way around
question.
too.
Oh man.
It's all right. I wouldn't have messed you guys up for it. But
Hey guys, trust. It's the second step. Wink. No.
Harrison goes to step on it, and I just yoink him up to the next one.
Grabs me by the scruff. As my legs continue.
Jump the first 5.
My legs are continuing to move forward. I'm so hungry. Like I'm as he's holding me, I'm just moving absent-mindedly.
right, you guys head up there and you guys can see the gnomish form of Olsen. He seems to be packing as much food into his little like knapsack that he can. He's got like a piece of toast with some sort of dark jam on it, like already hanging out of the side of his mouth. He's ready to go. He's pumped.
Oh yeah.
But on the table, my bad. On the table, you have your normal, well, normal for you now, but a little bit of cooked meat. You've got some dried meat. You've got a little bit of fruits. You've got some vegetables. You've got some toast. You've got some bread, different jams. Seems to be a tankard of coffee and another one of water for each of you already sitting around kind of your spaces at the table.
I'm gonna help myself to some of the food.
Harrison just like plants his face on his plate and starts eating.
Grimm's just kind of picking at their food.
I'm pecking like a bird.
Guys, you want my food?
Levi is drawing in his book while Mage Hand is feeding him.
It's like you walk for a little, or you draw for a little bit, and then just like lift your mouth up, and like this little spoon of like warm porridge is like brought to your mouth, and you eat it quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Does it do in the airplane?
I am drawing
Sure.
pamphlets.
You're drawing pamphlets?
Yeah.
Okay. Just because I think it's funny, make a performance check for me.
For your religion, it took me a second.
It would help if I was on the right character. Give me a second. Performance?
Yeah.
Dirty, sexy little 20.
What
little
can
tease.
you not do, Saint? Yeah, you're almost like
You
a
just said
printer.
You can't with me? That's amazing.
No, I said, what can't you do?
Okay.
You're almost like a printer, though. It's just like line by line, and then ching, and you pass it and grab another piece of parchment. Ching,
I'm gonna go over to Saint and say you should make pamphlets for me.
Yeah. I mean, what are you looking to do?
Like most amazing bard, performance of your lifetime. You'll cry when you go home. Those kind
for
of
sure.
things.
I don't
Yeah,
think
yeah.
those are the kind of pamphlets you want out there.
Yeah. Also, I mean, I can charge you a friends and family discount, but you know, I'm looking at this ledger right now, and it's not favorable to you.
What if I gave you free access to all of my performances?
Ooh, then maybe we can work a deal out.
Cool.
Yeah, when I'm done working on these ones, I can definitely work on some for you.
Awesome. Thanks.
Just write me up what you want said on there, and then we'll see what I can do.
Okay. I'm gonna go think about what I want.
Is there anything else anyone wants to do?
I think if I start performing, I could make us some money doing it.
That would be good. We need to find some way to make some more income. We've been spending more than we've been making.
This is true. We haven't made much since the since that contest where we kind of more or less lost Saint.
Yeah, I feel like we've done so much for free. You know, like
Yeah.
we've
You know what? Don't forget to write in the tenets of your church that there's an entry fee.
donations are welcome. You know,
Try to
Donations are welcome.
tithe.
Well, if you're all done with your breakfast, the train's gonna leave in, oh shit, about 20 minutes.
Oh hell, we need to get going, guys.
Olsen, like, his body is moving faster than his feet. He's just taking the stairs like three at a time, almost hits the third stair, and like does a little bit of an extra jump to make it to the platform at the bottom.
Oh, I forgot the train was running through here now.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna start making my way there.
All right.
Making my way downtown.
I'm well, before we head out, I want to say goodbye to Big Eustace.
Okay. You guys all head out. Olsen, just paying no attention to you, darts straight into the now busy morning bazaar. Thracken, you make it a point to go over to the mammoth's pens. You can see both of them like laying on their backs right now, as someone you've never met before is currently brushing their bellies. Big E's like kicking his back foot or whatever.
Who are you?
The figure is like covered in robes, like looks towards you, and there's no like physical form inside of the hood.
That's lovely.
Don't worry about them, son. That is not Connie's voice at all.
2016.
That's a new one.
Who is
Excuse
this?
I can't even remember it right now. That threw me off so much. Connie like goes out the window and tells you not to worry about them. They are some of Caldor's unseen servants. That they were creeping her out too much, and she threw a cloak over them so she could pay attention to where they were.
Yeah, that would be weird. Huh. Well, Big Eustace, I got to get to getting.
He like looks over towards you and then gives you kind of a sorrowful trumpet of his horn, his trunk. Man, I'm out of it today. This is gonna be a fun one. I can already tell.
Oh yeah. Oh, don't be sad, big fella. We'll be back.
His sorrowful lament, we'll say, is quickly replaced by like a oh yeah, oh right there, oh yeah,
Alright.
I think he'll
Alright.
be fine, Thracken.
Yeah, he'll be all right.
You can tell he really misses you though.
He looks happy. I'm gonna miss him.
Or Thracken.
Anything else? You guys are looking
Shall
at
we-
about 15 minutes to get to the train now.
Shall we go to the train station now, guys?
I think so.
Yeah. Sounds like we gotta be booking it, actually.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys kind of
keep going.
push through the crowd, heading over towards the barracks. Again, the field over here is kind of where one of the refugee tent cities has been set up. So there's a whole mess of like hastily made tents, people sitting outside. There's like food lines where people are like feeding some sort of soup to everyone in the line. The vast majority of the people you can see just left with basically what they had on their back. Every once in a while, you'll see someone like dressed real nice or whatever, but completely covered in like dirt and mud and just living in squalor now. But on the far side of that, you can see what appears to be like this hastily built kind of platform area. And there's one of the large hover trains standing next to it. There's several families that are like talking to people out the windows. This one's far shorter than the one you originally left Killhammer in. This one only has about 5 total cars, including the front engine. But as you guys kind of push your way up onto the platform, Olsen's standing there at the door with more than four. About 8 pieces of paper, and as each of you guys passes, he just like hands it to you. There's not rooms on this one, but I found us a bench about halfway down the second car. You guys kind of all push into this hover train, and you can see, just like he said, there's not like the individual rooms that the last one had. This one's much more like slimmed down. There's just like rows and rows of benches in each of the cars or whatever, and you can see that for the most part the train is almost at maximum capacity. The vast majority of the people that you see are younger, we'll say 20s-ish male humans, several dwarves. There's a spattering of like females or whatever. It doesn't look like anyone really packed a whole lot. Whether
they
it's
look shady.
Make a perception check for me. 13. As you look over it, everyone kind of looks squalid. Some of them have like this 1,000-yard stares. They just like look out the window. No one really sticks out as like overly shady or anything like that.
Do they look kind of glum then?
It is a very glum mood about this train.
I'm gonna start playing a cheerful tune.
Okay. Just make a performance check for me.
Like refugees.
Yes, most of them look like refugees. There's some farmers. You see people that may have at one point in time done like mercenary work. Everyone seems to have like their tools and everything else like that on them. Just not a lot of extras that they've had packed.
I'm gonna sing a song of "It's Just a Bad Day, Not a Bad Life."
26. Okay.
26.
At least in this car and permeating a little bit into the next car, your song kind of starts to pick people up a little bit. They're like looking towards you, paying attention. Some people are like tapping on their knee along with the beat. You pick up the mood a little bit.
I'll just keep playing music the whole ride.
I would like Harrison and I give Harrison a look, right? And I show him the pamphlets, and I'm like, hey, buddy, you want to get started?
Harrison, like drug deal esque, kind of like reaches his hand like lower towards his hips, like kind of motion, like give me some.
All right. So I'm gonna do like a whole ass speech, like kind of like a sermon kind of thing, you know?
Hear me out. What if you perform a wink wink miracle? What if I?
Oh, I can't lie to these people.
Okay. Fine. We'll take the honest route. Yeah. Okay. What's your plan?
Yeah, let's just go to the other car and we'll just hand out pamphlets and just talk to them about, you know, feeling better and, you know, this.
Should we dress well while doing this? Like maybe like black pants and a white dress shirt.
Kasuth's witness.
Wear some helmets, like some bicycle helmets.
As you guys are discussing this, a whistle chimes from the front of the train, signaling that it's about to depart.
Okay. Oh, it's go time. I'm ready.
Yeah, I mean, might as well try to make, you know, people feel a little bit better while they're on the train, you know?
Show them the light. Remind me one more time. What are we calling our church again? Your church?
The Church of Latter-day Saints. I'm joking.
I think that name's taken.
Church of Latter-day Saint.
Christianity.
That's the one saint.
You know, I honestly kind of forgot what we. God, who remembers?
I think you literally just called it the Church of Saint.
Yeah.
Church of Saint. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah.
Church of the
Latter-day Saint.
We are the we're the 8 arms of the Church of Saint. That's right.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Okay.
think that's what it
As
was,
you
something
guys
like
are
that.
saying this, everyone kind of takes their seats or whatever, and the train kind of lurches forward a little bit and begins to crawl forward. And then you guys can hear what sounds like little bursts of energy, pop, 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 coming like from the bottom of it as all of the residuum engines begin turning on, and the train just starts rocketing forward. Saint, since you and Harrison were standing up in the aisle, I would like both of you guys to make dex saves for me real quick.
God damn it. There's never an easy moment. Alright.
I accidentally just closed all of my window tabs even once.
Oh, damn.
I thought it was-
22.
Log back in. No, I don't. Let's go. What kind of check? Dexterity saving throw?
Yep, just dex save.
Oh, dex save. Okay, cool. It's a +3 as well, so 25 for him, and then for me, save +4, 30 little nasty little 20.
There, nice. So you guys both kind of take a half step forward before you kind of equalize your momentum and continue on. The vast majority of the train car is still just listening to Zannah play. Some of them are like talking amongst each other, but for the most part, everyone is just either staring out the window or staring at the floor. Oh, thank you, baby. So Saint and Harrison, what was your grand plan that you guys were gonna do?
Yeah, we're gonna look for people who
Look like they could use a saint in their life.
I mean, that's pretty much everyone.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll just go to the next card over.
Okay.
And I'll just start handing out these pamphlets, and it'll have like a little quote on there, and something to try to like lift the spirits
Gotcha.
of.
I imagine it's like school. Like you go to the end of the bench and 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and you pass it, and they like pass it to each other or whatever. They're not like sure what they're. You do notice
in the pamphlet.
Yeah, go for it.
It says, "In these dark times, when shadows loom and hope is distant, remember this: we are the light that pushes back the darkness. Our resolve is unbreakable, our cause is just, and our unity is our greatest strength."
Did you legit make a pamphlet for this?
Maybe.
That is awesome. I like it.
Maybe.
I'll give you a D6 inspiration.
Oh fuck yeah!
Yeah, I'll do it. Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah!
I like that you're painting shadows.
That definitely sounded like he wrote that out.
Mm-hmm. Excuse me as I push my glasses up real quick.
Yeah.
On the left insert, you'll see a picture of. No, I'll say as
you
you.
that QR code there, you can you can learn about our membership rates.
It'll take you to facebook.com/DC10presents. You just go to the join the Church of Saint tab. You'll see all our merch there. No, anyway. So as you're passing these out, you'll see some people read it and then just like set it down. Some people like fold it up and like think, and a couple of people like look over to you. A couple of people do just like crumple it up and like leave it on the ground. But I would say after about 30 minutes or so, you've made it through all of the cars. You've passed out all of your pamphlets. Are you heading back to your friends, or what else are you gonna do?
We'll head back. That was a job well done.
As you and Harrison head back, again, you're on the second car, so like right behind the engine or whatever, and take your seats. Suddenly the door to like the engine compartment like slams open, and you can see 2 heavily armored dwarves walk in. One of them has his like helmet on, the full like black and silver armor with a flowing blue cloak. The other one is a little bit shorter than the first, completely shaved head, beard almost just looks like 5 o'clock shadow. But the one that has his helmet on goes, "Commander on deck, a chain, hey!" And everyone like stands up.
All the passengers?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
Look, kind of like looking side to side, like a little confused. I just like hesitantly reach to my side and pull out my last pamphlet, and I go, "Pardon me, sir. Have you heard of the Church of Saint?"
It just completely ignoring you and pushing towards the back. The bald dwarf goes, "Hey there, who's a feekin playing that feekin music? How about you feekin turn it off right goddamn now?"
God. Oh my God, it's you guys. Oh,
So proud of my
my
husband.
God. I thought we would never see you again. And here you are.
Welcome to the Afican regular Kamarund military. You are traveling to a pawn mine right now to freaking begin your training. It will not be very freaking long because we have needs of you on the freaking front lines. Do you freaking understand me?
Brother.
Are we like accidentally going to basic training right
Yeah,
now?
pretty much.
Oh my gosh.
Grimm is still in their seat.
Grimm's just sitting there. Of fucking course.
We can understand this. We will have no horseplay on this freaking train. Do you understand me? Everyone goes, yes, sir. Also, here in a couple freaking hours, we will be heading into dangerous freaking territory. The white freaking scars like to hijack these freaking trains. If, and only if, we fall under freaking attack, you are to fight back. You are not to leave my freaking train. You are not to die. Do you freaking understand me?
Yo, I think we got on the wrong train.
Yes, sir. Also, where the hell these tickets come from?
Yeah, so there weren't a whole lot of options to get on trains. I may have kind of signed y'all up for the irregular military.
You rat bastard.
Hey, I'm signed up
Why is
too,
that so
so
easy. You're telling us we don't just sign off ourselves? You can just recommend. We
Yeah,
can
how
do
is
this.
that even legal?
I'm
First
gonna
of
write your
all?
name in.
I'm not even of age to be in the military. I'm not.
they're not
Exactly.
exactly being too picky right now. I don't think the war's going too well.
Can't you tell we're holy people? We don't.
I'm only 2 years old. I'm still a baby.
I have bone
Are you in
spurs.
blocks?
These are all words he's learning just now. Actually, he.
I have asthma. I can't go.
All right. So the commander and
Got arthritis.
what any of you with a military background would see as his first sergeant, they all push to the back of your train car. Go to the next one. You can hear the door flip open, and then commander on deck, attend hut, and the whole spiel begins again for the next car back. But as they leave the car that you're in, everyone kind of looks back and forth again and like takes their seats. A couple of them like you can tell they're like breathing heavily, like they're not quite sure what they've gotten themselves into. But for the most part, everyone goes back to doing whatever it was they were doing before, whether it's looking out the window, staring at the floor, kind of having little conversations here and there.
You know, Harrison, honestly, this might not be that bad, right? Like if I get put into the military.
I mean, we're essentially, yeah. But
I
if we
mean-
recruit these guys, we're gonna have one savage religion. We're gonna be like a.
That's what I'm
We're
saying.
kind of-
Imagine a religion based in military war experience.
We are quite literally setting the basis for a crusading religion.
Oh
so-
my!
In all good
remember how I
consciousness, I
said
can't
I want to
wait.
start a crusade. This is how we start a crusade. Let's go. Sorry,
Fate's
Dad.
alignment just switched in real time.
Oh my god.
And Harrison stayed exactly the same.
Saint, what exactly would you crusade?
For the retribution and freedom of all Warforged kind.
Are you,
This sounds like the AI
Question it, and you're racist.
are you just elf, or are you from, Willow?
Yeah.
Trying to
I
free
mean,
the
if you
village?
think about it, it's the same thing that Grimm's doing, but for the little
I am freeing slaves, thank you.
Yeah, exactly. And Warforged are slaves. Like,
We should absolutely free them.
so, you know, if I can free my Warforged brethren, I don't see why not.
Saying that the really liberal part of my soul.
All Warforged are made similarly to you.
What's up?
Well, I was wondering, how did you make Saint sentient?
You know?
Well, you know what it is, right? Is when your heart is in the darkest space possible.
You ever heard of Frosty the Snowman?
And,
I mean,
and
this is
you want something to happen so bad and with all your might, and with a little bit of magic and a little bit of maybe a devil taking the soul, things like me happen.
and also building a body for the soul. That was a crucial part.
Yeah. This body's pretty tight. Have you seen
It
it?
costs you an arm and a leg.
Have you seen it? Starts with legs, pose a little.
I'm back. Did I miss anything important?
Oh,
Just
you
some
flex-
poses being
Absolutely nothing.
Me and Saint are
Dude.
having a flex off. Not really.
Thracken was asking how I was made.
Gotcha.
So the birds and the bees.
The nuts and the bolts.
When a mommy
Birds-
robot and a daddy
birds in the
robot.
And the bolt
workshops.
is crazy. Nothing the bolt's crazy.
I'm gonna. Does anybody want to come? Look for any orcs with me?
Well, I
I'll
think
go
the
with
orcs
you.
are gonna be coming here, right?
Well, you remember the last time there was one on the train who made it go kaput?
Oh,
He did make it go kaput.
He did make it go kaput.
Yeah, he kicked my chest real hard.
What if just a thought? What if we got off this train?
I mean, I'm also down for that too.
Well, then we'd have to walk.
Yeah, I'd
it's
rather
already
walk.
moving.
Oh yeah, you're
Well,
moving.
At this point, aren't we going to be deserting the military? Wouldn't that probably land us in some pretty...
I mean, I think that was the plan anyway. We were gonna get off about halfway near my
Oh, so
workshop.
we're just gonna
I think we're
commit
just
treason
jumping.
is all. Okay.
I'd like to see them
I'm
make
down.
me stay.
He looks
I didn't
at
sign up for the military.
his eyes go back and forth from Levi to Nim, and he's like, I mean, aren't they looking for you anyway?
I can get us off this
I'm-
train.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
but
can.
just write it out. It's okay.
I definitely, and I say this incredibly quietly, definitely can't join any elf killing military.
Yeah, I think that's also a very important thing for us right now. Yeah, we can't be a part of any of this.
I had no plans on it.
For the record, I wouldn't want to be a part of this, regardless of.
But it's a way to our destination, and it's gonna get us a chance to interact with the White Scars.
Man, if the White Scars attack this train,
They're
this-
gonna get fucked up.
We're not in the
this
mood.
military is going to be obsessed with us.
Yeah. Oh my god, I never thought about it. Guys, we should stay on the train.
Why? Dude, I don't want any. No.
Imagine we stop the White Scars from attacking the military's train. How much money we can get?
How many faithful...
And
How
I,
many
yeah, you
fucking
know,
followers?
Harrison, and how many fucking followers I'm gonna get?
Yeah, imagine how much forced military labor you'll be put into.
Oh, true.
Labor schmaber.
We need to get off this train.
Just say that our religion wouldn't allow it?
Oh my god. If you guys are all down to convert to Satanity, I don't Satanism.
Satanism.
I'm satanic. All right, that's it. That's the one.
Satanism.
Satanic is crazy.
That's so good. Oh
Satanism.
Are you a Satan?
Yeah.
my god.
Are you a
Satan.
Satanist?
Hail Satan.
Is there
Wow, that's
guards
fire.
blocking the door?
There are not. The only two like official military members that you think you've seen are the first sergeant and the commander.
You said we're right
Well-
next to the engine room, right?
Yeah, it's the next car up.
I mean,
actually
we're
wanna
already
check the
on
room out.
here. We're already on here. I don't think we should like leave right now. But
I mean, you have like roughly about 2 days worth of travel to get to the halfway mark where Olsen said you guys should get off the train and go look for his workshop.
so yeah,
So we can
Maybe
just
we
stay
can wait a
on
little bit
until we
longer.
get closer and then.
yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna go look for orcs.
But
Oh.
I will say that we should start thinking about what our exit strategy would be.
So, I have a
Tuck and roll.
question.
Tuck and roll, yeah.
I have a question, Ben.
Yeah, what's up?
So, Featherfall has a person limit.
Mhm.
Can I cast it twice?
You would
If
lose
you give it to
concentration the first time, or on the first one.
Okay, well then.
Put it in my ring.
Oh, Yeah, let me do that. So I'll take out some of my spider
level is that?
bots. It's a level 2.
Okay.
Wait,
well,
no,
then
it's
I
a
need-
level 1. That's level 1.
I
okay,
can also
can
do. I
level
can
one.
also do Dimension Door as well.
We can also do that. I can do that as well.
I can also dimension door, I think. Wait, never mind. No, I don't. I lost that spell. Oh, only if I had my heroic steed. I have Misty
You
Step.
mean your skateboard?
It's my heroic steed.
My radical steed.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have space in my ring, so
I'll give you a
You want-
feather fall just in case.
all right.
And I could probably bring Hareson with me since I can pick him up.
Harrison does the little uppies motion again with his arms.
I
Honestly,
pick
if I'm
him up.
big enough, I think I could just walk right off of this thing. So
Yeah, I think that
Des,
went
are we
pretty well
doing it?
last time.
I put my hand out.
yeah, but I wasn't
Yeah,
as big.
I just gotta give you the spider bots.
I'm not sure how
Okay.
much that
Okay.
changes it.
Yeah, you like hold your ring out and the spiders like crawl across your hand and like hover over the ring and like transfer their essence into your ring and then just like clatter to the ground.
Oh,
I,
I don't know why that made me sad.
I scoop them up and like put them into my pocket.
Oh, okay.
Are you gonna
Thracken,
eat those?
Thracken, as you stand up to begin looking for more orcs amongst the train, several people in the front of your car like look out the window and begin like gasping, and a couple others like run over. One guy like pukes as they like look out the window.
Oh,
And here we
Orcs
go.
are here.
Already?
I'll peek out the. No, I won't peek out the window. I'm gonna keep looking for orcs.
I'll
Okay.
peek out the window.
As you guys, those of you who do look out the window, you can see kind of up on a ridge, I'd say a good, I don't know, 50 feet off of the path of travel of the train. You look and you see what appears to be like 10 or 11 like crosses. And as you look closer at them, each one has a form nailed to it. You continue looking even closer, and you realize that you cannot figure out what these forms are because they have been relieved of their heads and all of the skin on their bodies.
Oh my shit.
There's currently axe beaks on one, just like picking at it or whatever, and as the train goes by, they like look at it and like hiss. But you can, all of them have been like painted with this like white ash across their chests.
Okay.
Awesome.
What shape is painted on them?
No, it's just like a cross, or not like a cross, but like just like tossed up on their chest.
Ugh. So, these are victims of our little buddies? Maybe?
Probably.
Well, I would say so
Yeah.
with the white stuff on their chest.
But Thracken hasn't seen this yet?
I mean, he's just
No.
pushed into the back of the train right now.
Oh yeah, Zannah, you haven't fucked with these guys yet, huh? These guys fucking suck.
Who are
Does this
they?
train have,
They're
like-
not too fun.
Does this train have like
I-
sidecars, like side compartments, or like individual seats?
No, it's just like benches the entire like width of it. Think like a school bus with multiple cars on it.
Okay.
But as you're pushing towards the back, the door opens towards you, and the commander of the first sergeant come back. Yeah, you look at the feeking enemy, you see what the feeking enemy does. Don't let it feeking fill you with a feeking fear. This is what you're feeking signed up for. And he just like pushes past you, Thracken, and they like continue on back towards the engine compartment.
I will follow them into the engine compartment.
Okay. As you're following them, and you go towards the engine compartment, they turn and they're like, the first sergeant just goes, "No, back to the cars. This is for command only."
Oh. Alright then. Can I see like past the door?
Yeah, make a quick perception check for me.
I'm looking for conduits.
Okay. Yeah, just make a quick perception check.
You know, thinking about it, maybe my my flyer
Yeah.
was not a
A
great
4.
idea.
It's really hard to see past them, but you do see what appears to be kind of a table off to one side with a couple of seats at it. There's a couple other figures seated at that table right now. There appears to be like a couple of beds, and then there's a large like purple glow coming from behind him.
Alright, understood. And I'll just kind of walk away, go back to my seat.
Yeah, I didn't realize how on par my pamphlet speech was going to be with us being on a war train.
Yeah.
It's almost like it's fate.
Yeah, you'll basically have an army of followers. It'll be great.
Is
If
it
I
fate or
can
exploitation?
prove it, I can prove myself to them.
If only we had. Hmm.
I'm talking about miracle.
You know what? I have prestidigitation. I can't pronounce it, but I can do it. I think. Oh no, I don't. But I do have pyrotechnics.
I don't know if giving them a show is what they need to be proven. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's
What if
more of,
Hareson
like,
is wink wink blind, and Saint is wink wink able to cure blindness?
Or
See, that goes back to the whole line thing.
Well, I mean,
I'm not a liar.
okay,
That is
what if
like that.
what if I broke a part of the train and
You're
you
the wrong
fixed
business.
it?
Wait, what? No, I mean, honestly, I think if the White Scars show here, I'm gonna help Thracken as much as I can, right? No one kicks Thracken in the chest and lives, you know. So that guy didn't live, but you know what I mean. So maybe I lead a bunch of people who don't know how to fight.
Speaking of Thracken, did anybody go with him to look for any orcs?
No, once again, I think we all split up.
I said I was going to.
Oh,
We're
were
all
you?
in the same
Oh.
Apartment.
I'm back, sorry.
Is
gotta
it your
run to the
piece
bathroom.
too?
You know, like the yeah, I think I can make this work. This religion will be based on honesty and helping others.
True.
I think that
So
sounds
then
good.
maybe look for anybody who's hurt on the train and just heal them.
Oh, we have a cleric. Oh my god. Hareson. That's perfect.
Don't deities kind of get upset when you use their powers in the name of something else?
Yeah, I mean, his deity is a blood god. I don't have one.
But how do you keep doing all that smiting business?
It's just the power of Saint, honestly.
I can also heal.
I told you what happened with the whole Kasut thing, yeah?
Mm,
The reason why I don't have
Did you?
Kasut's emblem anymore, and it's the emblem of the arms of the Kraken on my chest.
I don't think I know that.
Grimm?
I don't think. I don't think we went through that.
Oh, yeah,
Lower
no.
dump,
So
lower
the
dump, lower
so
dump.
oh yeah, because Hareson got fucked up and we focused on that. Yeah. So she basically said that Kasut doesn't want me. No one's gonna want me because I don't have a soul. My soul has been taken by something else. And then the hag said it was a demon. So, you know.
Excuse me.
I don't got a soul. I mean, I have a soul, but it's Des a soul. So unless Dez has a patron that I didn't know about, but which I
Wait,
doubt.
but doesn't the hag have your soul?
No, I don't think. No, she said that somebody else had my soul.
No, the hag
didn't
has
trust a
Clark's
hag?
soul. In the locket.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, cool. Well then, yeah.
Did you miss that part?
I don't think I was here. I think that was the day I missed
Oh,
when you guys came back into town.
That Connie has your soul trapped in her locket?
Oh,
She's the demon, man.
hell yeah. Why didn't we kill her? The fuck?
Because
You made a
she's
deal
a
with her
hag, bro.
Oh, did I? I don't even remember.
for the potion.
Where
Oh,
have
yeah,
you
I
been?
totally-
You
He's
know,
in sleep mode.
if you don't know what's going on right now, you can always go to youtube.com/DC10presents and catch up on the episodes that you missed.
You know,
Matter of fact, I think episode 1 is you
Yeah.
talking about the locket.
you know, honestly, sometimes
No, it'd be
I
episode
have
2.
to go through a system update and it just resets my memory cores. You know, so
I've been there.
yeah. Typically, after I get hit really hard, that's normally when it happens.
No, it seems to be some things I don't remember either.
So I guess yeah, the hag has my soul. That's cool.
We're working on that right now.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Yeah, where the fuck have I been?
I don't know. I
That's
thought you were
crazy.
here. I could have sworn that I've been interacting with you. It's probably just Mike's soul.
Yeah,
It's me.
It's not actually Chris, it's just Mike on two
Mike's been using a fucking Plur AI this entire time.
Yeah.
Saint finally starts coming out of a denial.
Yeah.
Thing comes in. So how do you play D&D? Is it a dice game?
how do you roll dice on a computer?
Which one's the 20?
I'm gonna go back to my music, bro.
Well, hell yeah. Well, that's basically everything, Zannah.
Okay, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
So, you know, if I'm not wanted by anybody, might as well be wanted by myself. Levi taught me that one.
Finger
And I-
gun.
Oh,
And I
So
do like a
then-
head tilt like I'm winking because I don't have eyelids.
I give a nod.
Were
so
you
yeah,
saying
why don't we
some-
go heal? Why don't we go heal somebody then?
You know, I'm not much of a healer.
I'm a healer, and I could be like a priestess of your church.
Oh
I've
my
literally
god.
seen you heal people. You've healed me.
Yeah, I can sing a song that about you healing the sick and wounded, and then their wounds will go away, and you'll just stand there, like knowing it happens, and just nodding, and looking really
Or
cool.
maybe because you're a follower, you're a Satanist, maybe the fact that you were given these powers to heal. Oh, no, because that's a lie.
That's a lie.
That's a lie. Can't lie.
But healing on your behalf.
True. True.
What if every time you start to talk to people, you tell them you're playing 2 truths, 1 lie?
Yeah, that just seems like a lot.
That's like one lie.
No, we gotta get their loyalty. We gotta make them wanna follow.
Exactly. The more followers, it's potential passive money income.
See, that's where it gets. That's where
Yeah,
it
this
takes
is-
the sudden downturn.
This is a thing.
But
you know?
also, you know, how cool would it be if I had a following and, you know, something cool happened from it? You know, like I actually became a part of the pantheon or something. You know, that'd be sick as fuck.
You could ascend to a god simply through worship and belief.
Yes, through worship.
I heard
Oh,
worship
cool.
as well.
I
As you see fire in his eyes.
worship in war. It's just worship.
I look over at I look over at Grimm and I say very quietly, "We're getting assassinated, aren't we?"
Probably.
As you see, like, the most, like, sinister smiles on Saint and fucking Hareson's faces.
Kraken, if you wouldn't mind rolling a fate die for me real quick.
Mm-hmm. I can do that.
Can you be nice about it, though, Thracken? Thanks.
Roll a 19 or something like that.
Okay. Thracken, roll a d4 for me.
Okay. I can do that.
What's happening?
Five.
Ben's about to kill us.
Ben's happening. Ben's
Enemies
happening.
are spawning.
Thracken, Thracken, as this conversation is happening, you're still making your way towards the back of the train, just scanning over everyone, trying to find any orcs on this train. And as you get to the final car, you see a mostly empty bench. However, there is one short, squat figure on it with green-tinted skin, kind of mangy hair, and at first you would think he's just like a malformed dwarf or whatever, but you do see like half a tusk sticking out from below his lips. And he's just like sitting there staring out the window.
Just go plop down right next to him.
Hi. And he like turns and looks at you, and he has very dwarven features, besides the green skin and the one tusk. And he kind of has his hood wrapped up tightly around him. Oh, did I do something?
No. What's your name?
I'm Gudoff. Don't hurt me, please.
What's your heritage, Gudoff?
My mom's a dwarf,
Mm-hmm.
and my mom's a dwarf.
And?
I mean, I don't know. I've never met my dad.
Well, you look a little bit like me.
No, you're big and you're strong and you got those really scary teeth and a big hammer and axe, and don't hurt me.
I'm not gonna hurt you, Gudoff.
You can make a persuasion or intimidation check for me.
I'm not gonna hurt you. The intimidation check.
Please do an intimidation check. That'd be so funny. I won't hurt you, as he like crushes whatever is under his hand currently.
But I won't hurt you as I slam the hammer down next to me.
Have both of his weapons sharpening on each other. Like...
Acts of kindness comes out next.
My dad's an orc. My dad's an orc, and my mom died, and she said before she died, she said it was worthless, it wouldn't amount to anything, and so I joined this, and I'm humbly, don't hurt me.
Whoa.
Jesus, Thracken, what'd you do to the kid?
You're not there.
You're not there.
We're not there.
Oh, true.
I'm really not gonna hurt you. What are you doing on this train?
I said that my mom said I wasn't gonna be anything, and so when she died, I joined because I thought that they would teach me to be strong, and I just...
Hey, I need you get yourself together.
No,
Take a second.
And he like starts to hyperventilate.
Breathe.
Make a another persuasion or intimidation check for me.
Okay.
Fucking breathe, kid.
Breathe, damn it. Oh.
You reach your hand out and put it on his shoulder and to tell him to like breathe, and he like recoils in fears.
What?
Okay, hi, hi. God, I can't do that. That hurts my voice.
find. What was his name again?
Gudolf. Yep.
Gudolf.
Yeah. Yes. He's like not making eye contact with you.
It'll be all right. You're not worthless.
Uh, okay. Hey.
Deception.
That's wild.
That's fucking crazy.
I mean, you can if you want.
No. Are you, did you get on this train with anyone else?
No, people don't usually like to be around me because I look weird.
Well, I mean, I look weird to some of these people too.
Yeah, but they are scared of you.
Tell you what, if you can find a way up into the Titan's Peaks, there's a community there. They're a bit rough around the edges, but they ain't gonna make fun of you for what you look like. Toughen you up.
But I can't get off the train. We're going to upon one.
Sure you can. You should hop off with us.
You're gonna get off the train.
Shh.
But that's against the rules.
Oh no! Does this guy like oat milk? Like, is...
What the fuck?
Gudolf, have you seen any other orcs that look like me or bigger on the train?
Not on the train.
Not on the train?
And he like points, and you can see two orcs on the ridge, like on motorcycles.
I don't know.
Oh, good job, buddy. You done good. I'll speak into the earpiece and let him point out the location of the orcs to everybody else.
It's time.
Oh god damn.
It's time.
You heard the man. It's go time.
As you guys look out, they're further off. They're like 100 meters away or so. But they look like they're just like watching the train.
Okay, not being aggressive yet.
Not at the moment.
I'm gonna go off and find those dwarves and let them know about the orcs.
Okay. As you stand up, you hear a loud, like magical voice come across. Thracken in the back, you hear it as well. Y'all sit down. We've got some buggies out the right side of the train right now. We'll take care of them. And you hear like this as shots are fired from the train or whatever, completely missing the orcs. And they don't move at all. They just stand there, still watching the train.
Stormtrooper level shots.
Are these
Weird.
battle trains?
No, they're warships, dude.
We need one.
By the way, Thracken, every time that a round is fired, Gudolf like flinches like lower and lower in his seat until he's like almost on the floor.
You'll be alright, Gudolf. Just keep your head down. Does he have any
Good at
tattoo?
that. Make a investigation check for me.
Any white powder on him?
You're not there.
I'm fucking sorry.
A 13. As you look over him, Thracken, I mean, he has lots of clothing on to like. Now you would know, try to like mask his appearance. But on what skin he has exposed, you do not see any tattoos.
Okay. I'm gonna stay here with him.
Oh, okay. As you just kind of you leave the Foehammer like in between you two, and you just like put your arms across the backrest of the bench and just begin to like sit back and get a little bit comfortable. Gudolf is still just like on the floor, just in a wimpy pile. But we head back to the front of the train. What are the rest of you guys doing?
Well, I looked out the
I'm-
window to see the orcs.
Okay. You see sporadic fire coming from the front of the train, completely ineffective against them. And the two of them are still just sitting there, like arms across the handlebars on their bikes, watching the train.
How
By the way, Zannah, because you haven't dealt with the white scars before, these are much larger than the orcs at the Clan of Clouds. They're further off, but you can just kind of tell that they're probably taller than Saint.
So I will look somewhat surprised to see something so big. They didn't
Pause.
even flinch.
Shut
I
up.
was to say no, they
Shut
can't
up.
hit.
Huh?
Nothing. I heard a pause.
Probably because they miss a lot all the time. Probably. They know they're
No.
not going to get hit.
So these are those people.
This is
Yeah,
the
they had
guys who put a
bikes.
boot through Thracken. But I killed the one that I was fighting, so.
Okay. So are they gonna attack us, do you think?
Oh, 100%
Just
they
the
will.
Oh, they're
The
on their
fact
way
that
to
they're
go.
watching us, they probably have a trap laid out ahead.
That's actually
Absolutely.
a really good idea. I'm gonna speak in their headphones, the ear ring, and hey Thracken, where are you by chance?
Oh, I'm with Gudolf.
Gouda?
Gudolf.
Gudolf. Oh, okay.
He's another orc. Or half orc.
Do you need help?
Oh no.
Oh,
No, did you need help?
no, yeah. Hey, by chance, can you see the front of the train?
Can I open the windows or are they like stationary?
You go to like open the window, and you can see that originally they were set to be able to open, but they have like little tack welds on them, like keeping them shut right now.
Is there a roof hatch?
Make an investigation check for me.
Okay. 10.
10. You see what could either be an air vent or a roof hatch. There's no like ladder or any way up to it.
I want to just jump up through it.
I mean, it's closed. It's like a closed hatch. Like
Yeah,
you would either have to pop the vent out or open the hatch up, type thing.
I want to try to open it.
Okay, make an athletics check for me.
Okay. 26.
26. Okay, now make a just general strength check for me.
Okay.
I guess this would be athletics too. A 19. Okay. So you jump up and you just like flat palm against the top of it, throw it open. Whether it was a hatch or a vent, doesn't really matter. Comes clean and flies back past the train. And as you grab onto the now exposed roof of the train, you hear a large automated announcement. Unauthorized breach. Unauthorized breach. Unauthorized breach. Unauthorized breach.
Here we go. I stand up with my bow.
And as you pull your head up, you can see these two like swiveling autocannons on the front and back of the car, like that turn and both of them face you.
I'll just wave as I plop back down.
Okay.
No, Saint, I cannot see the front.
The automated
Oh, was
voice
that
is still
you?
unauthorized breach, unauthorized breach, unauthorized, and you guys, the door to
sitting
the
right
front
next to Guido.
opens up, and the first sergeant like goes like sprinting towards the back. Everyone stay seated. I got this. And just continues to the back.
I think we should follow them, just in case they try to attack Thracken.
What is
Thracken
going
can
on?
I
handle
just sat
himself.
down. Oh, that was definitely me. I popped open the hatch to see if I could see the front of the train.
Oh.
Oh,
But I'm sitting right next to Gudolf.
oh,
As
that's
you-
gonna look really bad.
As you sit there, the sergeant comes through the door towards you, and he's got his spear out, like just holding it. You would recognize this as one of the rifle spears. Saint actually had one for a little while, until he left it. I thought you
I
threw
still
it and left it when you guys were in the sewers.
I threw it and then I picked it back up.
Okay,
And
so
then I
Saint
gave it
actually still has it.
to Des.
But he's holding it, like scanning the room or whatever, and everyone's like shrinking down in their seats except Thracken, who's just relaxing on his bench or whatever. What happened?
Well, I was trying to get some exercise in. I was doing jumping jacks. I got really into it, and my head just kind of popped the thing open up there.
Make a deception check for me, and I'll give you advantage on this.
Okay.
He's large.
Oh no!
9. You did what to my train?
It was an accident, I promise.
Name. He pulls out like a little notebook. What'd you say?
Rudolph naming?
What'd you say, Thracken?
Oh, I said my name was Steve.
Make another deception check for me.
That would be great.
17. Steve. Steve the Orc. Can't be hard to find in all the paperwork. Just know, when we get to a Palmont, your ass is mine. You'll be on watch on that. You'll be on half rations until you pay back the damage to my beautiful transportation. Do you understand me?
I do a little salute and go.
He just like spits on the ground.
Little doofy doofers salute, dude.
He just like spits on the ground and like turns around and walks back. You see him like tug a little like string on the side, and the automated voice like shuts off. A few minutes later, the rest of the group, you guys see him like coming back through. There's a guy like looking out the window or whatever. And he's like, "What's up front? There's nothing out there to see." And just in a bad mood, and goes back into the command cabin.
I want to go back to where Thracken is. Make sure he's okay.
Okay. You head back there. You can see.
These guys are
It's about
useless.
half full. Thracken just like sitting, lounging on the last bench, like the cool kid on the bus, and this really tiny, half sobbing, half hyperventilating ball of flesh sitting next to him, trying to stay as far away from him as possible.
I keep scooting closer to him. Oh, hey, Zannah.
Hey, everything okay?
Yeah, I got it taken care of. Hey, this is my friend, Gudolf. Gudolf, this is my good friend, Zannah.
Don't hurt me.
What's wrong?
He's gonna kill me.
Oh, Thracken? No, he's the nicest person I know.
Make a persuasion check
Okay.
or deception.
I too would like to go back. I'm feeling a little bored sitting here.
Absolutely love to go into that room.
19. he said he wasn't gonna hurt me, but he hit the ground with his hammer and then broke the train.
Well, that's a sign that he's gonna protect you.
Oh, I
Like no one's getting past him to hurt you.
oh, and just as Gudolf starts to like calm down, the door opens up and Saint's behemoth form just he like hides behind Thracken.
I'm just gonna whisper in his ear. Don't worry, I can take him.
Okay, I just don't let him hurt me.
What? Hello.
Wait, can Hareson come in too?
Sure, Hareson's bouncing back behind Saint.
Don't worry, guys. I got this. I just plant myself out, like he's sitting, right?
Yeah.
He's on the bench.
I
plant
will
myself
say,
on the floor below him.
with
on.
Thracken being in there, and then after Saint begins to walk in, Saint, as you pass benches, the people currently inhabiting them get up and go forward into the front cars.
Oh.
Till like by the time that you're in the back with the rest of them, you guys have this entire car to yourself.
Oh, I wonder why they all left.
It's tough when they're in the presence of their new god.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh, no. Hey, you guys want to play a game?
Dude, actually,
Sure.
so we saw some people, and I just wanted to see if you can see any traps up ahead. You weren't able to see anything, huh?
Well, I poked my head. Are there any other guards in here?
No, it's literally just you guys and Gudolf.
Okay. Well, I poked my head up, and you know those guns that were firing.
Yeah, yeah.
They both kind of pointed directly at my face,
Oh,
so I didn't really get a good look.
for sure. Who's your friend? Is this Gudolf?
This is Gudolf, the one I was telling you about.
When Guardian Leviosa, Gudolf. My name is Saint.
Don't hurt me.
Oh,
Well,
dude,
he-
that's the
he
last
won't.
thing I would do.
These are more of my friends.
You have friends?
Yeah.
I've never
Dude,
had
Kraken's,
friends
like, the popular
before.
one in our group. He's like the leader. It's crazy.
Then Hareson goes, but like sits at the floor below Gudolf and like kind of motions for him to scratch his head for the. Is it serotonin or dopamine? Which one gets released when you're petting dogs?
I don't
Or
remember.
Dopamine.
He's getting whichever neurotransmitter that is.
Make a persuasion check for me.
He's gonna be his emotional support buddy.
That's gonna be a 13. Wait, what's my? No, that's gonna be a 15.
A 15. You like point towards your head, and he like shakily like touches the top of your head and like starts to rub it. Your ears kind of like droop down a little bit, and he like gets a little calmer. He like sits there and just like slowly starts like more aggressively petting you.
I have an idea. You said there were guns that aimed towards you.
Yeah.
What if I casted Mislead? I could go up there and be invisible.
I don't think that's necessary
No.
at this point in time.
No.
I mean, it is a good idea, but
I would definitely have somebody hold on to me though, just in case I fell.
I can hold on to you.
For sure. But let's just think about this, right? How about no?
Shut up.
How about
Shut up.
Joe, I
Zan-
love it.
okay, this is the issue, Thracken, and no offense, Zannah, right? You have your strengths, but we don't know how powerful those cannons are, and you and I might be able to kind of shrug one, right?
Oh no,
Uh,
we definitely don't need to go up there right now.
Yeah. I don't think Zannah can shrug one off.
I
You know.
was just saying if you needed someone to hold you.
Oh.
Anyway,
I
hey,
see what
about
you
the-
mean.
about
Oh,
about-
okay.
About the game. You guys want to play a game?
For sure. Hey, just a heads up, buddy. What's your name? Gudolf?
Yes.
Okay. If you stay within me, because I count you as an ally, you should feel a little bit more courageous.
That would be really good of you.
Make
You should feel a little bit more protected. just
Harrison's like
because
reaching
I'm-
for any high five.
because I'm here.
I'll give you one.
make a persuasion check for
Yes.
me.
A persuasion
One
check.
behind
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I also do have aura protection, so
He just like
creatures, owl-friendly creatures.
as you say that and hold your hand out towards him, he like recoils back towards Thracken. He's like almost up in Thracken's armpit at this point.
Yeah, that's
Those
weird. I
scratches
wanna
are
be
getting
there.
pretty rough there, buddy.
I wouldn't be there.
Don't scratch that hard.
You guys just hanging back here.
We're gonna
What game
play
did you
it.
want to play, Thracken?
All right, back at the front of the train, real quick before you start that. Back at the front of the train. Is there anything you guys would like to be doing right now?
Yeah, I think I don't like that we're just sitting ducks here. It's obvious there's gonna be some kind of trap coming.
He can get us on the roof.
I mean, I might be able to sneak around and maybe figure something out, but they got like alarms on everything. Here, you know what? Maybe I'll get up and walk around for a sec and see if I can see something.
Are you speaking into the earpiece?
No, it's just him, Grimm, and Dez up front.
I will say in the earpiece though that I'm going to take a look around and see if I can find a place to get a better look on what's going on.
There is a deactivation switch to the alarm system, Levi.
Where is that?
It's back here.
Wait, are they in the back of the train? or
Yeah,
the
they're all the
front?
way in the back of the train. You guys are all the way in the front of the train.
I'm gonna go more to the front.
Oh, I thought they were in the front of the train. Whoops. All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna go even more to the front
Okay.
and just see what I see as I'm walking. And I'm trying to, bring as little attention to me as possible.
No, I got you. So it's the engine, the train that you're in, Levi, or the car that you're in, Levi. There's two other cars, and then there's the car that they're in as like the tail.
Okay. What's between me and the engine room?
Nothing. A door.
I would like to take a look at the door and make sure there's no traps.
Okay. Make an investigation check. Give yourself expertise.
Nat 20
As
for
you
33.
look around the door, you can see a couple of small sensors on the door. You don't clock them as traps, more as like alarms. So if the door's opened, the possibly another automated system would go off.
Could I disable it?
Yeah. Go ahead and make a sleight of hand check. Do you have an expertise in?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
With both thief tools and sleight of hand.
Okay. So
So-
just go ahead and make a 15.
15.
You see each of these sensors has a small, like almost fishing line size wire that runs between them. And you go and you begin snipping it, and you can see the little red light fade till there's no light at all coming from the 4 sensors that you were able to pick up.
I'm going to, as stealthily as possible, enter the room.
Okay. Make a stealth check for me. 25. As you
25.
open the door, there's that little like 2 or 3 foot like section between the 2 cars or whatever. And there's another door right there.
Oh god, does this have another fucking alarm? God damn it. Can I see if there's another alarm on this thing?
Make an investigation check.
Jesus Christ. 25.
Okay.
These are all my good
You-
good rolls, dude.
You look around, you see 4 very similar sensors.
Okay, I'm gonna just do the same thing that I just did.
Okay, sleight of
To
hand.
those. Yeah.
Alright.
You
You cut 3 of them, and on the 4th one, as you clip it, you hear a small alarm or a automated voice from the front of the train. Security system malfunction. Security system malfunction. Security system malfunction. And you hear like 2 wooden chairs like slide on the ground or whatever, and you hear one, what the freaking fuck is that? Hey, what kind of freaking trash did they freaking give us?
I'm casting invisibility on myself.
Okay. Just as the tattoos shine and your form fades, the door opens up and you see the sergeant like look out the door or whatever and like look over to the one sensor that is like blaring at the moment. And he's not sure what it is. Looks to just be some faulty electronics. We'll have to get it checked out when we get back to base. Well, if you can turn that shit off. I'm trying to freaking take your money here. And you can hear the sound of cards being like shuffled. Shortly after the door closes, and the automated voice coming from the engine compartment stops.
So right now I'm in that like in between like place. Would it be possible to like
It's enclosed
pop
like a
up-
subway, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Have you ever been
was
on
gonna
a
see if I-
subway before?
Yeah,
you know when you go between the 2 cars, there's still the little ramp, but it's like enclosed with like the like, I don't want to call it sheet metal because I know that's not what it is, but like, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Can I snip the last wire?
Well, it appears as though it's deactivated. There's no light on it.
Okay. I'm going to carefully enter the room.
Make a
I'm
stealth
still
check for me.
invisible. This is with advantage.
Yep. 32.
32.
You time it almost perfectly with like a small jolt or bump, and the door like on its own like swings open a little bit, and you, without a sound or anything, go into the room and off to the right, which is away from the table. And the sergeant like leans over and like shuts the door and like pushes a deadbolt, and he's like, sorry, Commander, forgot to lock it. And so now you find yourself invisible in this little cabin. There's a table on the quote-unquote left side of the room that the commander, the sergeant, and 2 other armed dwarves are sitting at, and you can see like a bunch of gold pieces in the middle, and they're all playing some sort of card game. On the side of the cabin that you are, there's 4 like, I wouldn't say nice bunks, but it's not just like a bench. Like there's mattress, like blankets and a pillow and stuff, and a little bit of gear like stashed. And then as you look towards the front of the train, you can see 8 figures sitting like in these kind of reclined seats that are almost like built in to the floor of the train, and all 8 of them have like wires like stuck into their arms and like the sides of their neck, and there's like this big like purple glow coming off of all of their tattoos, and then that purple energy is like moving through the wires and into these large like capacitors on the side, like built into the wall, if that makes any sense. And you can see a large kind of 180-degree viewport in front of you, where you can see like the front of the train, the direction that the train's going.
Okay. I would like. God damn it! This is such a bad place. I'm already here. Can I look and see if these idiots are not fucking paying attention? And there's fucking orcs or anything? Can I like look for like?
Yeah, make a quick investigation check for me.
Please, babe. Yes.
25. Okay. So you see, at first, you're not quite sure what you're looking at, but this whole viewport has like these little figures on them. You see one of them in like, if you're looking directly in front, like the 11 o'clock position. Looks like a black like building structure, and there's numbers on it counting down. You also see in the bottom right-hand side of the viewport, like a large topographical map that's like actively tracking the position of the train. And you can see like red blops on it every once in a while. But nothing that like triggers anything.
So this isn't a physical. This is an actual view of.
No,
in front
it's
of us.
you. It takes you a half a second to realize that you're looking at like an augmented reality like hologram.
Is there like a anywhere like that I could physically see out of this room?
Not that you're aware of.
Okay.
With that investigation check.
All right. I'm going to.
Oh, I will say also in the bottom left, so the opposite side of like the map, there's a like digital representation of the train, and you can see a red X all the way at the back, and then you can see a red X like in between the engine car and the secondary car, and it takes you a half second to realize this is like the error log. So everywhere that an alarm has gone off on the train.
I see. Man, I'm pushing my luck in here.
Yeah, how long does
Does there,
invisibility
like-
last?
An hour.
Okay.
Or actually, well, maybe longer than that. An hour.
Okay.
Yeah. Fuck. Okay. Well, this is kind of fucking useless. I'm gonna walk. I'm gonna stealth back over to the door where the latch is, and then I'm gonna wait for I'm gonna wait for a moment when someone's about to like grab a card from the deck, and I'm gonna mage hand the deck to like fall over and spill cards everywhere.
Okay. Just
And
for
right
shits and
when
giggles. Oh, go for it.
Oh, okay. And right as they get distracted, I'm gonna unlatch the latch on the door.
Okay. Real quick, just roll a fate die for me.
Oh.
17. Okay. You wait, and you wait, and they're all just like heavily focused on their game right now. You get the idea that they're essentially playing kind of a fantasy version of bullshit. You continue to wait, and then you see one of them go for the cards in the center. I would like you to make a deception check for me. I will give you advantage because of your previous roll. Okay. And you time it perfectly. One of them goes to draw the deck, and your mage hand just like full on slaps the deck. Cards go everywhere. I know, a freaking idiot. And as they all like stand up from the table, you quickly unlatch it and then head back into the maiden cabin.
Okay. I'll walk. Yeah. I'm gonna say on the earpiece. these motherfuckers are playing cards. They are not paying attention at all, and there isn't even a view in the front to the actual outside.
What the fuck?
We are literally blind right now. And
This,
you know what? I guarantee that whatever those shots are probably not even actually a person. It's probably automated, and that's why it's not hitting anything.
Probably those cannons on top of the ship.
Yeah, that's what I mean. The cannons. Oh my god. Every door, and by the way, every door, I mean, this is, obviously, every door is triggered to alarm, and they have like a diagram that shows where in the ship or on the train any security breaches are. There's like an X.
Should we complain to their manager?
Oh, one more thing too. On the
Excuse me.
path, they have there's like a screen that shows where we're going on our pathway. On the way, there are red dots, on the pathway, which I don't know if they're aware of or if they're not, because they're just playing cards. But Ben, when I think back to how close we were to the closest dot on the path, how far away did it look like we were?
So they
close
weren't
to
in
one?
front of you. They weren't in front of you. They were like off to the sides, which would line up with
Oh.
like the scouts that were watching you earlier.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I'll relay that. I think that those are the scouts. But yeah, we should probably look alive, or we can just wait to get attacked. Who knows? Maybe
there's
we
an
won't.
idea.
But I would be ready for anything.
If we wait to be attacked and we defeat them, then Saint will look good doing that.
Yeah, but a lot of people will probably die because we're going to just get attacked out of nowhere. And these
True.
people don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Always
So
putting
should-
lives before faith, man. Like,
No, that's great. That's good. Good on him.
oh, are we doing that for this church? Okay, sorry, I'm still learning the rules here.
He's a great disciple.
Sorry, still learning the rules here. I'm just trying to be like the #1 fanatic, you know.
Yeah, for sure. You'll get there one day.
I know. I'm glad you know.
#1 fanatic is great.
Yeah.
So yeah, if people want to just keep an eye out so that maybe we don't get they get the jump on us, then maybe that's a good idea, but there's not really a whole lot we can do unless we want to cause a ruckus in here.
Yeah. Which
Cause
we
a
might
ruckus,
have
you
to.
say.
That's kind of what we're good at.
We're pretty good at that, you know.
Thracken, this is your stick. What do you want to do?
I mean, I think we should stay vigilant. There's not really a whole lot we can do right now.
There you up there.
So should we just have like one person on each side looking out the windows?
You know, it might be good to notify everybody on the ship that hey.
Do you think the turrets are only looking for like living human things or just any movement? Because maybe we can stick Clonk on top of the train.
Oh my god.
Like Clonk like crawls out my backpack and goes, "It's cold out there. Is it cold?"
I mean,
imagining Snowpiercer for some reason.
I mean, it's the same general idea, but no, it's like decently
So hot.
temperate.
So hot.
Think like fall weather.
Okay, yeah, he's all like, "It's fall out there." But yeah, should we try? You think?
I mean, yeah. I mean, if you think Clonk can shrug a shot, if not,
Well, we can find out. Isn't that right, buddy? And I tap him on the head.
Good little sacrifice you are.
Sacrificing your name.
Tell you what, it's getting a little cramped up here. You want to go back with your friends in the back?
Who, me?
You, Grimm?
Sure.
Might as well.
Seats for anyone who wants some. And Olsen like gets up and just starts walking towards the back.
He's subtle about it.
So while we have a sentinel there, I guess we can just pass time. Do we want to play that game?
Well, Dez is still in the front, so they're all heading to the back right now.
Oh, okay.
Dez, as you, Grimm, and Olsen get to the back of the train, there's like a little chime sound. Dinner will be served in 5 minutes.
Oh, dude.
Dinner sounds nice, but considering this is a military train, I don't know what dinner exactly will be.
It's probably going to be some like super something to clog yourself up, you know?
Oh, something nice and dry. That sounds awesome.
If they feed us well, that means we're gonna die. Just know that.
That's insane. That's insane.
Oh God. First
Hopefully.
thing. All right, lobster stuffed filet mignon is the first option. Oh fuck, we're the Suicide Squad.
That's crazy.
All right, Dez, are you gonna try for throwing Clunk up there?
Well, kind of like I'm gonna kind of stick his head. Yeah, okay. Can I like fly up towards the hole and like stick him out, kind of like a periscope, and then if they freak out, I'll just pull him back in.
Sure.
Deal.
You take flight and you grab Clonk and you hold him up through the open ceiling hatch. He looks like to the left and the right. You don't hear any alarms or anything going off.
Oh, hey, we turned off the alarms.
Oh. Okay. Well, even better.
Put them back on.
Let's see if Clonk can handle it.
Yeah, see if-
I'll continue to like raise Clonk up till eventually he's like kind of sitting on the train roof, but still grabbing onto the hole so it doesn't go flying.
Okay. He gets up there and he's like holding onto it, and the wind from the train is like pushing him backwards. He's like, but he relays to you that the turrets don't seem to be targeting him.
Is the alarm system on right now?
As far as you know.
Oh. Fuck yeah.
Well, I'll have him come back in since he doesn't seem to be able to really, just so that he doesn't go flying, and then we'll just have him there to be able to look out periodically.
Okay. As you pull him back down, you hear that similar chime, and the backs of all of the seats like open up, and this small bar is like protrudes from it, almost like a vending machine when you put cash in and it spits it back out. These like energy bars and like just sit there. Tonight's dinner is high protein, high calorie bars made from recycled meats and
we're safe.
vegetables.
I take out
By
a ration.
recycled meats? What does that mean?
It means all the stuff that they couldn't use, they mix it all together to stuff that they can use.
Like a hot dog.
Yeah. Yeah.
What?
Huh? I mean, kinda.
You know what hot dogs are. There's hot dogs.
Are they called hot dogs in here?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. Yeah. Hey, I don't know. Just asking.
Bro, they got chicken bakes in here. We bring the boo.
Gudolf like grabs it. Gudolf grabs it and like takes a big bite, and you hear something crack, and he goes, "I think that was mine too."
Oh, buddy.
Fucking guy is like Kevin V2. It's okay.
I'll give him like a point of healing.
Okay. The tooth like regrows, maybe a little straighter than it was before.
Oh, nice.
Thank you, Saint.
Of course.
So,
Anything, my child.
so, Mr. Thracken, tell me about Titan's Peak.
Well, it's my uncle actually is the leader of the clan up there. They're called the Clan of Clouds. Like I said, they're a bunch of tough orcs like me. Well, maybe probably even a little tougher. But it's a beautiful place. They got wolves they get to ride around on.
I'm allergic.
You're allergic to wolves? Or just fur in general?
I'll just say, as you're having this back and forth about it, you kind of point out the window to the eastern range, as it's kind of on the horizon still. It's getting later in the night. You guys can see the sun just kind of starting to set behind the peaks. And Thracken, you go in and you tell them all about the Clan of Clouds and the great fortresses of the orcs. And you guys all chime in and begin telling them about the tales of the giants and everything. And Gudolf, he's just enthralled. There's a couple times where he like tells you guys that you're lying, and then like catches himself and he's like, no, I mean, you guys are totally telling the truth. Yeah, and by the time that you guys kind of get done talking and everything, you hear essentially taps being played over the speakers of the train.
Oh my God.
And the backs of all of the benches just automatically like fall backwards into so it's like a wooden slab that you guys can lay down and sleep on.
Hey, buddy. So, Gudolf.
Yes.
If you go up there, right?
Uh-huh.
If you want to learn something really cool, right? Being a fighter like Thracken is really nice, right? Because he gets really angry and he uses all that pent-up aggression and everything, all the people who bullied him when he was a kid and all that, and he uses it to strengthen himself, right?
I wish I could do that.
You can one day. There's also, do you like drawing?
Not really. I'm not very good at it.
What are you good at?
Really, not anything.
At anything.
No.
Well, if you do the Clan of Clouds, they'll teach you how to be good at one thing.
Oh, what is that?
Whatever you want.
What if I don't want anything?
Well, then you'll find something.
And what if I'm not good at anything? Will they kill me?
No. Actually, Thracken, will they?
No.
As you like, when the kid looks away, Thracken's like nodding vigorously. Oh my god.
Have you
Sir.
tried cooking?
I tried once, and I kind of set the water on fire, and it burnt part of the kitchen, and then my mom told me I wasn't allowed to cook anything anymore.
You set the water on fire?
Well, like,
so
not the
Hold on,
water,
hold on,
but
hold
like the pot that it was in caught on fire, and then the
The
whole
pot
oven
caught
caught
on
on
fire?
fire. Yeah.
Wait. Zannah, you got an extra instrument?
I do. I'll pull out, because I have that loot, I pull out my lyre.
Okay.
Try this.
He like grabs it and he just clang on it or whatever. And even from the front of the train, you can hear, "Hey, I said lights out. No one's supposed to be up. I don't want no jibber jabbering. I don't want no instruments being played. You go to sleep."
That's crazy.
Are we the only one in this train?
Yeah, it's just your party and Gudolf.
Okay. I'll yell back and say, "Oh, come on, we're in the train by ourselves."
You want to get mouthy with me, lady?
Oh, oh.
Well, I was
mouthy
hoping
with me.
maybe
Get
you'd
mouthy
make
with
an
him.
exception for me.
This is literally coming from the cabin.
Huh?
This is literally just coming from the cabin. Like, you guys are yelling through the train.
Oh. I want to go and talk to him and say, "Could you make an exception for me? I can't sleep without music."
All right. Is there anything anyone else wants to do before bed besides Zannah going to talk to this stubborn dwarf?
Oh man, I'm gonna make some more pamphlets, and
I'm gonna check my head for blood. That kid was scratching me pretty hard.
there's no room to practice in here, Thracken, huh?
No.
I guess we could do fist fighting, huh? What? No weapons,
Like
just
shadow boxing.
you want a shadow box?
All right.
We could do some stealth training. Wink, wink, hint, hint, nod, nod.
Yeah, we'll do some quiet shadow boxing.
All right. Yeah, we could do that.
Zannah, you go and you spend a good 30 to 45 minutes just talking to this door, because they won't open the door for you, about how you should be allowed to play your music, and eventually they just stop responding to you. There were some threats about coming out and breaking whatever instrument you were going to be playing. There were threats about when you get to a pawnmont, you were going to be on X, Y, and Z extra duties. All of this, the conversation really went nowhere. So you do head back to the rest of your group. You see Thracken and Saint quietly kind of shadow boxing in their reflection in the window. You see Levi sitting there sketching in his book. Olsen has taken like an entire luxury bed set out of his bag of holding and like made himself a nice little like nest on the side, and he is passed out sleeping.
Bougie.
Grimm appears to be attempting meditation tonight, unless there's something else you want to be doing.
Nope, that's it.
Dez and Clonk are working on something. It looks like
I was
blueprints.
gonna say the goggles.
Oh, the goggles. Okay, so
Yeah,
they've got another one of those masks out.
Let me
Go ahead.
roll.
Yeah, roll for it.
Yeah. They fail.
Okay.
It's a 6.
6. Yeah, unfortunately. Was that with advantage?
Oh no.
You get advantage for Clonk.
Yeah, Clonk did not help. 13.
A 13? No, 15. Yep.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, you don't make any progress tonight, but as Thracken and Saint eventually wear themselves out and kind of get ready for bed, is there anything else any of you want to do before closing your eyes for the night?
No.
Just gonna do some
have a
introspective looking
active
at myself.
Watch rotation.
Yeah, I was gonna say we should do watch.
I'm up all night.
I will
so-
say, yeah, you do have Saint, who is active all night, just prone.
But
Or
still.
not prone, but it's up to you guys.
I'm just gonna be doing some introspective, inward looking, and soul finding while I look out for you guys.
I'll stay up for a watch.
Okay.
I guess I'll take second watch.
I only need 4 hours, so
So Levi, you'll take the rest?
Yeah.
All right. So everyone goes to bed for the night. Bracken, nothing transpires on your watch. The cabin is filled with various snoring, mainly coming from Olsen. But Grimm does at one point in time like talk to themselves in their sleep a little bit, but you can't quite make out what they're saying. But yeah, with that, your watch fades. You wake Zannah up. And Zannah, for your watch, again, nothing really transpires. More of the same. You do see a couple of shooting stars out the window. At the end of your watch, you wake Levi up. Levi, I would say about halfway through your watch, kind of close to Thracken, you notice a figure moving slightly.
Close to Thracken?
Yeah.
Oh, it's
In the-
fucking. It's
Gouda.
it's
You sit there for a minute and you see a little kind of motley haired half orc like sit up and slowly like look around the room and then look up to the opening on the car.
I look at him and I see him looking at that and I say gotta be a little better than that, buddy.
Thracken told me that I should go to Titan's Peak and we're heading the other direction, so if I'm gonna do this, I gotta do it now, right?
Traveling alone out there is a death sentence for you.
But I mean, either I stay and go to a pond and never get my chance because I'm gonna die, or I take my chances.
Voice dropped a few octaves right there.
I take my chances now, and if I make it, then I'm worthy of being there. So, come on, Mr. Levi. This is my only chance.
Come here.
Like slowly, like tiptoes kind of towards you. Are you gonna hurt me?
I flick him on the arm.
Ow.
How bad that hurt?
I mean, it hurt.
I flick him harder.
Make a strength check.
Please. Please, hi. Holy fuck.
Ow.
It's like... What's your plan when you get to the top of this train?
I'm gonna jump off, and then I'm gonna head to Titan's Peak. I can still see it.
You say you're gonna jump off.
I mean, like, I'll probably climb down. I did get in trouble a lot because I like to climb. I would always climb. Yeah, I like to climb. I'm good at it.
I thought you said you weren't good at anything.
I thought you meant like actual stuff.
That's something.
Okay, so I'm good at climbing.
Okay, so you're good at climbing. That's awesome.
So I'll climb down, and then I'll get off the train, and I'll go to the Titan's Peak.
You'll just get off the train that's moving at... How fast is the train moving?
Really fast.
So fast.
Yeah.
You're gonna just get off this train that's going 1,000,000 miles an hour?
It's not like 1,000,000. If my calculations are right, it's going about 175 miles an hour.
So you're good at math, too?
I don't know. I've never had to do it before.
Did you just make that up?
No. I was just judging by the... Okay, make an insight check. 18 as he sits there and explains how he, like, estimates the size of a close object and the time that it takes him to get to that, like, roughly known object, how he can calculate the speed that they're currently going on. You realize that he's not making it up.
That's even more useful than climate.
Yeah, so, I mean, I should be able to mitigate any damage that I would take by tucking and rolling at the opportune time. Yeah, it might hurt a little bit. I might break something, but it's nothing that I would die from.
So you want to be not mortally wounded, but injured in the middle of White Scar territory.
Look,
and then you're gonna walk by yourself all the way to Titan's Peak.
I'm just saying, I want to do this. This is the first time I've ever wanted to do anything before that was halfway my idea, that wasn't my mom telling me something or guilting me into something, and this is my chance to do it. And the longer that we sit here and we talk about it, the harder it's going to be for me to get there.
Listen, I look around. It's just us in this car still.
I mean, Saint's head
Yep.
like is moving left to right, like scanning the room every minute or so.
Yep. We're not staying on this train until Eponmont.
I know. Thracken already told me that.
So if you wait, you can get off with us, and we can make sure that you get off safely.
Yeah, but then you guys are helping me, and I'm not proving that I can do something for myself for once.
You'll have plenty of time to prove to yourself once you get to Titan's Peak. They'll make sure of that.
Look, just let me do this, please.
No.
I mean, I don't even know why I'm asking you. I could just like break a window or something, and then you'd all get in trouble.
You're gonna break a window right now.
Yeah.
Don't break the window.
Let me go.
No.
Please? Please.
No.
Please. He's like,
No.
He's almost like in tears asking you at this point.
I'm not gonna just let you go out there and die.
Please. I just want to do this.
Oh, my father.
Levi, wake Thracken up. He'll know what to do.
I use my mage hand to just kind of tug at like Thracken's like ear.
Okay.
Ooh, blood and bones. What?
Blood and bones?
What?
And
Huh?
you see him cry. You see
Gudolf crying.
Oh,
Just let me go. I just want someone to do something for myself, and I just like gotta prove myself.
So,
What's
he wants to
going on?
jump out of the hatch and then leave for Titan's Peak right now.
Well,
Oh, also he's really good at math and climbing.
well, that's something awesome.
Look, Mr. Thracken, I've never been good at anything. I've never wanted
That's a
to
lie.
do anything before, and this is
That might
my
be
one
true.
chance. And if I go to a
He's
pond
just
one,
sitting here with his arms crossed, like
if I go
he's on
to a
the side
pond,
commentating.
I'm gonna die. And if
I'll
I
s-
get out, I might die. But if I make it to Titan's Peak, then I would belong. And if I get off with you guys, then you're helping me, and I'm not proving anything to myself.
Good.
Holy shit!
Let me-
Quiet,
let me,
kid.
let me tell you something real quick. You see how big Saint and I are?
Yes.
You would think we could do anything by ourselves, right?
No.
Well, exactly.
You told me a story about getting kicked in the chest and it really hurting. Also, in that story, you talked about getting off of the train, and so I know that you can do it without dying.
That's true. You can do it without dying.
Also, I'll break a window and we'll all get in trouble.
Don't break the window.
If
Look, just let me do this as an orc.
Oh shit.
Is this conversation loud enough for people
Oh
to
yeah,
hear and
you
wake
guys
up?
are all waking up.
hold on.
What the heck is going on?
I'm gonna start inscribing something on my little mini warhammer. The one I don't use anymore.
Okay.
If we let you go,
Uh-huh.
and you're able to do this
Uh-huh.
yourself, you're gonna need something to defend yourself. But that is a last case scenario.
Uh-huh.
If you run into the white scars, you just hide, bury in the sand, do whatever.
Okay.
And I'll give
You can't
you a
be
little something
serious.
I'll give you a little something to let you know that Axel. To let Axel know that I sent you.
Uh-huh.
So
And let me cast Featherfall on you so you don't die when you jump out of the train.
Okay.
You guys are serious about this.
It's what he wants to do. No sweat off our back if he dies. We already warned him. We already tried. And
He's
it's
not
either
gonna
we
die.
get more in
Sometimes-
trouble.
Sometimes people have to do something for themselves.
Yeah.
so.
I like go up next to him. Yeah, no, I do what you want, man. I mean, like jumping off a train's easy. I mean, like I've seen the injuries that can happen from it, though, man. Like, you guys remember that one that last time when that guy we saw him after he fell off the train. And he had like how many bones was it sticking out? Oh my god. Well, listen, kid. If you do that on your own, that's probably what's gonna happen. It won't go well. If you come with us and you wait with us, I guarantee you'll stay a lot safer. And you'll still look like a badass orc to us. Don't worry.
He just like stares at you and pats your head, and he grabs the warhammer out of Thracken's hand.
I'm
Oh
I'm ready.
my god.
Oh, no.
Okay. This is
So-
such a dumb idea. I'm gonna reach into my bag and I'm going to grab all of my rations and hand it to him.
He's like
I'm-
starting to breathe quickly, like realizing what's going on. I got this. I got this.
I'm gonna give him a kiss on the cheek and cast Featherfall on him.
Okay.
All right.
I also wrote a letter to Uncle Axe explaining everything.
All right.
And
Good
under
off.
no circumstances should he rip his jaw off.
Okay.
I look at Gudolf and I go, buddy.
Yeah.
Just know that it's fucked out there. All right.
I got
White
this.
scars aren't going to go easy on you
I
just
know.
because you're a half orc.
I saw.
They
I
will
saw-
flay your skin off
I,
of your
s-
bob.
I saw the crosses.
Yeah. So when Levi said, bury yourself in the sand, that's probably the safest place you'll ever be.
Okay.
But just know if you get caught, you're dead. Like,
Hey.
there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Like, you are dead.
Okay. I can.
So
I can
you
do-
need to be,
I can do-
use that climbing skills that you got. Are you good at hiding?
I don't
Very
know.
fast.
I don't know.
Oh
No
my
time
God.
for hyperventilating. You have it. Time to
You
nut
gotta do
up.
it
Shut
now.
up. All right.
He
No
like
hyperventilating. This is your time.
he
I-
like
I don't know if
looks
we're
at Thracken. He's like just looks at Thracken. He's all right. I'm gonna go.
I'll just give him a little nod.
I'm gonna cast,
And he, like,
uh
He looks under. He like stands under the hatch or whatever, and he like jumps and like misses it by like 4 feet. It's like,
I'm gonna cast command on him.
can I get
He has
some
to make a wisdom
help?
saving throw. And the
Okay.
command is survive.
It's the Halo Reach objective.
I just rolled a natural 20.
That's
Oh,
crazy.
God.
Wait, but he
Okay,
just like
fine.
slammed into the roof.
No, he jumped, but he only jumped like a foot off the ground, so he can't
Oh.
get to the hatch. He
I'll give him a boost.
Oh.
survive. I'll survive. I'll survive. The Thracken, you give him a boost, and he gets up out of it, and he moves out of sight, and then he like, a second later, he like peeks his head back up, and he's like, I'll survive. And you guys can hear like fluttering of footsteps over the roof and like down the side. And as you guys kind of look out the side window or whatever, you can see him like climbing down the edge, and he jumps and like hovers in the air for just a second and then goes to his feet.
Wait, what?
Good luck, little buddy. Good luck.
She
You
casts Featherfall.
Oh, gotcha.
A few seconds later, you hear an automated voice that goes, unauthorized exit from the vehicle. Boom, boom, boom. And the cannons just,
Quickly, pretend we're asleep.
just
Everyone
obliterate him.
pretend we're asleep.
You just see this orange, this green,
Oh, no.
and red
Oh
just
my God.
as the auto cannons target him and just destroy him.
No.
Oh no!
No. At least we know they can hit something. That's
No.
crazy.
I'm gonna go back to going on the position I was at when I went on watch, and I'm gonna say that's on you guys. I'm gonna start looking out the window.
Oh,
I'm
that's
just gonna sit there with
so
my ears down,
sad.
like in shock.
Crazy. I'm gonna say a quick little Satanist prayer. Real quick to him.
Oh, God.
Holy
Why
shit!
did your command fail?
He saved on it. He's pretty wise.
Oh, he's good.
Survived
Oh,
jumping.
no.
That's
This is the most heinous thing you've done so far.
No, I
That's
think us
ins-
eating Zula was the most heinous thing.
we just willingly sacrificed a kid and gave him hope that he'd survive. Okay, that's true. No, not me at all. I tried hard to stop him. Thracken.
This is payback for all the orcs that we killed.
All the what?
The orcs that we killed.
Oh yeah. Oh shit.
All right.
Oh my
Well,
god.
So, slightly disturbed,
Slightly.
and a pit in each of your stomachs, you guys eventually find rest for the rest of the night.
you guys all owe me rations.
Yeah, how many rations was that?
10.
All of them?
10 rations. Nice.
But I'm gonna pick up the shitty fucking hot dog bar and put it in my pack so I have one ration.
Just for the sake of time, I will say that your second day's trip on the train goes roughly the same. You guys wake up.
Oh, we killed another kid?
No, Reveille is sounded, and the benches automatically go back up to a seated position. And the first sergeant comes through each of the cabins or whatever, yelling just at anything that he finds that he wants to yell at. Doesn't even comment about the one missing person from your guys' cabin, and heads back. Throughout the day, you guys play games together, you guys do a little bit of training, you do drawings, you guys work on projects, and you are fed 3 times with those ration bars. And as night falls for the second time, Olsen pipes up and eventually lets you guys know that by his calculations, roughly a little past noon tomorrow, you guys will have to make your escape from the train if you're going to get off close to where his workshop is hidden.
Yeah, just let us know the timing.
So,
Question.
answer.
Is this the furthest back most train car?
Yes.
Interesting.
That's kind of nice, actually.
Are you gonna go looking for a little connection point there by chance?
Yeah. I'm gonna look for that.
Do it. Do it.
What are you doing?
I would like to go and look for some kind of train car release.
Okay. So you go out your side of the door into kind of that little gangway area. There is room that you can get down under kind of that catwalk area.
Mm-hmm.
You do see a whole lot of like mechanisms and gears and stuff. You see wires, just like naked wires sitting out, and you see a large line that is pulsing with like that purple arcane energy, moving into your car as well.
From my from my experience with like the alarm system from all the disarming I've been doing, do any of these cables strike me as like the alarm cable?
Make a general intelligence check for me.
23.
23. You start going through them. The purple one is obviously power to the rear thrusters. You see one that's probably a brake line, one that's probably like an alarm line. You see one that's, or two that are kind of like hydraulic cable connections that seem to be feeding the kind of grasping connector arms.
Okay. So what I would like to do, not right now, but when it's time, so I'm plotting, I would like to cut, and again, like I said, not right now. This is for when the plan is ready, but I'm planning. I want to try to cut the alarm first and then separate the car so that they don't even know that the car is gone.
Okay.
Is what I would like to do when it's time. And I also would like to do that with Dez's help since he's a little tech guy.
Okay, I help.
So I guess I'll go back and let them know what I found.
I got a fussing kid. I'll be right back.
Okay. That would be so fire if we could just take our stop. You know, you have to jump out and then get fired on by cannons.
Oh man.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
We'd have to, yeah.
Because if we separate, then the cannons probably don't have power.
What if
And
we
then-
just took out the cannons?
If I'm not mistaken, we're gonna have to bail before upon that anyway. So we should probably figure out how to deal with those cannons.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like at noon, we cut the fucking alarm. We disengage the arms, and then the train will separate, and we can have the train slow down, and the other train will keep going. They won't even know that we came off of it, and then by that time, the cannons probably won't even work that are on top of the ship or the train because it won't have power. And then we just get off. That's my plan. That's what I think. That's up to you guys if you want to
No,
go
that's a
for
smart
it.
idea. I'll be right back in the heat session.
Be really nice.
Worst comes to worst, we trigger the alarm and then we just fucking jump out the top and we just we just go for it. The plan we were doing to do anyway.
Could Dez just like steal control of the turrets?
Maybe.
That's probably in the front.
Yeah.
Train cans would be helpful.
All right, I'm back. Sorry about the
we should
interruptions.
steal one of the cannons if we're going to detach the train.
Well, Ben, the cannons are attached to the train car that we're on, right?
Yes, there's two of them on the top of each of the train cars.
Of each of the train cars.
Yep.
Okay. And okay.
We take them, we load them up on the airship, it'll be fine.
I mean, if that works, you know, but I think that we should at least try this plan because if we can just subtly get left behind, then the other cannons on the other cars won't fire at us when we get out.
I think that subtle bit's going to be the hard part.
Well, I've already disarmed 3 alarms in this train.
Right, the
What's
alarms
another
are the
one?
cannons not related to the alarms? Are they their own?
There'll be no power to the cannons when we're separated.
I mean, you saw what happened to that kid. How do we know that won't happen to us?
That's what I'm trying to do. The other option is to jump out the top and take the cannon shots.
All right, I'm back.
Okay, let's go find another kid to go out before us, and then we'll just follow behind him, I guess.
Well, I mean, if we all jump at the same time, it can only shoot 2 of us, right?
That's
There's
true.
cannons on
Let's
every
go
car
inspire-
of the train.
Let's go
Wait.
inspire 2 other people.
What happened to disconnecting?
That's what Levi's arguing for.
Oh, I think disconnecting the train's a solid idea.
Listen, if it fails and it alerts them, we're back to the same plan that we were planning to do anyway.
Except now we're train thieves.
I don't think we're.
I mean, that is a
care?
pretty cool title.
I mean, I truly think that it's just gonna be easier for us just to disconnect it and ride off into the sunset. You know what I mean? It's not like we're stealing it; we're just dropping it.
We're just
They can
borrowing
pick it up later.
There's even a brake line that we could hit to break the train after we disconnect so we can stop faster.
And then we
You
can
know-
disconnect power ourselves. We can
Between-
disconnect the security system ourselves.
Yeah, between Des and I think that we could do it.
Well, it sounds like we're running out of time anyway.
Let's do
I
it.
trust you. I trust you.
That sounds good.
So I guess we're just gonna wait until it's time.
Sounds good to
Des,
me.
maybe
I'm going to get some
Oh,
shut
yeah.
eye.
Olsen is a crazy brain guy too.
Okay. Well, if he said it's okay, then.
Is that right, Olson? Are you a crazy brain guy?
I mean, that's the whole reason we're here, right? Just find my
Hell
workshop
yeah,
so
dude.
we can get my airship.
Hell
Did we
yeah.
steal those
Olsen.
cannons?
That's what I was gonna.
You're gonna say what?
Grim, go.
Should we steal the cannons for the airship? If we detach this train cart?
We can try it. They're probably gonna be pretty freaking heavy.
What if we came back?
Well, we have a
Alright.
huge warforge. It'll be fine.
Hey.
I thought you loved showing off your strength.
Oh, you right. And then
Okay. Well,
The airship doesn't have any weapons on it right now, so if you wanted to give me a little bit of time and I could probably figure out how it would work.
We'll turn it from an airship to a warship.
oh my law, that sounds. Oh my saint, that sounds so great.
the satanic
"Oh, me."
warship.
Oh my god, that I'm on board. Let's do it. Let's do it. It's the best idea anyone has ever come up with.
Well,
Besides,
get some good sleep tonight. I think we're gonna have lots to do tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, what
As,
what happened to
as
the
we're,
little
like-
orc guy that was back here?
What
He's
orc
way
guy?
back there.
there was no orc guy back here.
I thought I saw one, little wimpy kid. Must have been my
No.
imagination.
Yeah.
yeah.
Alright, well, Mac to sleep, and he pulls out his pipe and begins packing it and puffing on it a little bit, and then eventually falls asleep.
I start gently plucking on my strings, a lament for Rudolph.
Do you think that Orin would be cool with heading with Dez, like our Satanist Church science division?
Oh God.
No.
No, you don't think so?
No.
Grimm
I'm
is
not good
so
at
against
sound
this.
I feel like if we paid him enough, he'd be down for it. You know?
I'm gonna go sit next to
Are
Des.
you not aware of who my dad is? Jesus Christ.
I mean, yeah,
He's
but
Jesus Christ.
he's Jesus Christ.
I heard he existed in this universe, but I didn't believe it.
I think my faith in Saint is better.
Someone said,
I'm gonna sit next to Des, and using minor illusion, kind of just like show him what I saw, and like plot with him on how we're gonna like do this Mission Impossible as train situation.
Well, do you want to know something cool? And then I pull out some tiny little spider bots and I go, these can make me invisible.
I can do that too.
I think we could just walk right in there.
Yeah. I mean, we could do that right now. If you want to go look.
I mean, I'm whenever you're ready to go, I'm ready to go.
Okay. Wait. Just to look or to do it?
We could do it if you want. You know, we could kiss. I mean, we could work on we can work on the security system.
Des, we must wait.
Wait, I'm saving myself.
Not yet.
We mustn't, but we must. But we mustn't.
But yeah, I'm ready to go whenever. I have everything I need, and I'm prepared.
Okay. Well, we'll just go over there when it's time. This is still like the night before, huh?
yeah. You guys are about to go to sleep for your night before.
Okay.
I mean, Olson's already asleep, but...
That's all I got.
Gotcha. So eventually, all of you guys find your way to sleep again. Thracken, the longer that you've been out here in the wastes, the more you've gotten like this heavy pit in your stomach. I wouldn't call it fear, but kind of anticipation. More on edge than you usually are. And as you have a fitful sleep, it's one of those sleeps where you're aware of yourself, and aware of the fact that you are asleep, but you can't really do anything. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And you feel this cold shiver go through your mind. That is followed by several others, almost as if an unseen hand is wrapping itself around your head. Real quick, would you make an charisma saving throw for me?
You get a +3 for me.
13.
13. Okay. Saint, with you being on watch and whoever the other person on watch is, at first you wouldn't notice anything, but eventually blood starts coming from Thracken's nose and the corner of his eyes and his ears. Thracken, you take 45 points of psychic damage.
What?
Oh,
As a voice fills your dreams. Interesting, boy. This is the second time you've brought the Foehammer into my domain. And yet, you're too cowardly to come face me yourself.
Can I respond?
You can try.
Fucking you little bitch. Tell me where you're at. I'll gut you like a pig.
Back the stones of unity. They allow me to hone in on where you are. So you can't hide. But I'm here. I'm waiting. You feel another jet of cold. I need you to make another charisma saving throw for me.
I noticed the blood, and I'm going to wake up my.
That is going to be
right-hand man,
27
Hareson.
points of psychic damage.
Harrison, he's bleeding. He's bleeding.
What the fuck? What the fuck? What's happening to him? What happened to him?
Gushing blood.
All right,
So,
I
little
run up and I.
Foehammer, whenever you think you're strong enough to face me, I'm here waiting. And your daddy's ready for a reunion. And that is where we're picking up next week.
Oh, damn.